Hi, Cicely.
Hey there.
Hi.
All right.
Let's see. I think I'm set up. I'm gonna give it just a minute or two to see who all joins. Make sure I don't need to let anybody in, and then we'll get started. And who's the other person we have on here? I only see a phone number. And there's Aletta. Hello. Hi. Erica's here. Okay, cool. All right. Since it's 12:32, we're gonna go ahead and get it started. I'm gonna always try to start about 2 minutes in. And since last week was our first one, I gave a little bit more of an explanation, but just to be more efficient with our time, to have more time in meditation, we'll just drop right in from here on out and always start with a little bit of breath work to help us center. So before we begin, if you could just make sure your phones are muted so the sound quality will be a little bit better for everyone, that would be great. Let's see. Okay. Hi. It's nice to at least see somebody. If you're open to showing your cameras, that helps me to talk to actual people versus just little dots. But I also understand if you want to go into your own space and unplug from the computer, you don't have to be seen. I just feel more connected if I can see you. Hi, Erica. But choose choose your own journey. All right, so find a comfortable seat wherever you are. Make sure you're in a space where you can focus. So the purpose of these particular Monday meditation practices is to focus on mind training and stillness and quiet. So we are doing these without music. And if you're outside, even that's the natural sound all around you is even beautiful to tune into. So that's great. But just go ahead and make any adjustments to your posture. And part of the mind training and stillness practice is also trying to not let your body distract you as well. So that becomes another element. So that was another element I wanted to bring in this week as we're in the process of training the mind to find that stillness, but also the body. So while we make this firm determination not to move or adjust, it's not that you can't. It's just that we want to not be so reactive. So if the knees, for example, start to ache or want to shift, or if your back gets tired or something, your clothes are bothering you, and we just automatically respond to all of those things to quickly fix, it keeps us in a repetitive pattern of fixing and always just responding with these knee-jerk reactions. So part of the mind training, while we're staying really steadily focused on the breath, if anything, whether it's a thought, it takes us to the mental plane and we find ourselves thinking or planning or doing or kind of using this still time to, make your next moves and whatever you're doing next, to make some plans. we return to the breath. And then same goes for the body. If our knees are kind of screaming at us and we feel like we need to adjust, it's not that you can't. We would just want to take our attention from the nose, the breath, and go right to wherever that part of our body is calling to us and communicating to us, and just give it a moment to be conscious of it and aware. And if you and then and return to the breath. And if it keeps pulling your attention back one or two times, then you might slowly adjust, and you might really take a slow process of extending the leg out and be fully present with the release of it. And once you feel settled into that new shape, return to the breath. So I want to invite that body awareness practice in today as well, so you can start to train both the mental thoughts and the way the body's communicating with you to become less reactive. So again, in that effort to really cultivate this inner stillness, this inner peace that is not shaken so quickly, whether it's our own body communicating to us or our mental capacity and all that we have going on, in practice to be, Jedi-like mind in the world. As the world flies at us fast, we are able to consciously respond, training our mind to have that non-reactive state. So go ahead and take your comfortable seat, make any movements you need to. We'll do a little bit of light tapping just to kind of waken the body up, move some stagnant energy out. So make some little fists, and you can just gently tap on your lower chakras. The belly will just quickly do a little chakra tune-up. So take some big clearing breaths in the nose, out of the mouth. And with the release of the breath, you're just kind of intending to move out some stagnant energy from the day so far. Yeah, feel free to be intuitive about it. We'll just start to work our way up into that solar plexus area. Big cleansing breaths, invigorating breath. Clearing out. And work your way up to the heart space and all around the chest, especially underneath the collarbones here. In the chest, the thymus actually likes really large taps. So feel free to stay with those fists. But if you feel better with fingertips, you can also switch. And here you can right away start to direct the mind to have some mantra or communicate with the body. I release what is no longer serving me today. Start to work down the arms to the heart meridians, helping to clear the heart and the emotional body. And as you touch the body, just think about that touch point, really inviting the body to all the sensory aspects of the body to awaken, even as we focus the mind. And then if you do some cross arm taps here, that's really nice for the nervous system. You can even blade your hands and make some sound. If we allow our voices to come out and move some of that energy, it stimulates the vagus nerve, working all of the organs in the body. And just a little tap down the legs, back of the hips, kidneys. And you might even give your knees a nice quick little boost so they can sit better. And then we're going to work more gently. You bring your fingertips to your neck, right below the ears, some light tapping behind the ears here. And start to work around the jaws. Open and close your mouth a few times, stretching your tongue out. And then bring your fingertips to that third eye point, right between the brow and above the brow. And we're going to work to the side of the eye. So just kind of work your way around these spaces. And here we can start to train the mind. I am calm underneath the eye as well. I am peaceful. Mind is steady. Start to program yourself. And a little tap below the nose. My body is calm. My mind is at ease. And at the chin. I release the need to communicate in this particular moment. I am still. And you can take your two fingers around your ears and just give some rubs here behind the ears. And then lastly, we're going to tap on the top of the head. And I always like to have the intention of opening my crown chakra. So even in mind training, while we still the mind, we're still always open to any messages that need to be received. And that's sometimes a reason we want the mind to be still, so that we're not so busy thinking about our daily 3D tasks that we miss the divine messages that are coming in. And then work your fingertips down to the back of the neck. You can kind of extend the crown taller so you can open up the back of the neck and the medulla oblongata. And then kind of give your hands a shake out. If there's anything else you need to help you steady and still. Couple neck rolls. Mm. All right. And then as you're ready, you can go ahead and stack your head over the shoulders. Let the spine be tall. There's a Buddhist teacher I trained with a while back that has a book, The Practice of Pure Awareness. And there's actually like a 17-step process to stacking the body, which is really nice. We'll just kind of move through some of those just a little quickly. In order to bring your whole body into awareness, it's just a nice little check-in, feeling at the bottom of your seat, just feeling that firm ground beneath you, tailbone, sit bones. And check in at the belly, just relax and soften the belly. This is the lower dantian according to his teachings. Energy center, it connects with our soul self according to his teachings. And just relax there so we're not pulling in and holding. And in fact, even take a deep belly breath in and clearing out. Then just moving up the spine, finding that lift, feeling into your energy center here at your solar plexus, that willpower to stay focused in your meditation today. Continue lifting the spine as you feel your shoulders roll up and back, heart lifts, heart feels nice and bright, open chest. And the shoulders relaxed. And float your ears a little bit higher, lengthening the back of the neck. And there's a slight tucking of the chin towards the chest, just a little bit, just enough to open the back of the neck, which provides even more lift in the crown of the head. And then feel the space above your head, on either side of your ears. Notice the space in front of the forehead, your third eye, intuition zone. And lift and lower your brows a couple times to relax any tension in the forehead. And then just awareness of your hands. You can either have your palms open as a gesture for receiving, or palms down on your knees for grounding. And then in this seated posture, just kind of notice your triangular shape of your body. And take a moment to just notice the breath as you breathe into the whole body. Feeling your belly rise, the ribs expand, and the heart lifts. And as you exhale, just feel the body grounding into your seat. Feeling no rush, no hurry to get to the practice. And in this moment, there's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. And thank you for dedicating these few moments together to be at ease in a non-hurried state, adding the energy of calm to the collective field. And just allow a few more natural breaths here before we shift into focus. And as you sense into your body, just notice how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, without thinking about it too much, just collecting data as the observer. And if there's anything else you need to do to make yourself any more comfortable, any more at ease, you can make those adjustments now. And we'll take just a few rounds of box breathing to help continue to calm the nervous system. So the next time you empty out, squeeze all the air out of your belly. And we'll take 4 counts in on the inhale. And then you'll hold the breath at the top for a count of 4. And then you'll empty the breath out for 4, squeezing all the air out and holding in the emptiness at the bottom of the breath. So you can kind of imagine that you're breathing in up one side of the box, holding the breath across the top, exhaling down the other side of the box, and holding in the empty at the bottom of the box. So we'll go ahead and begin that practice now. So take a clearing breath in, and then let it all the way out. And then inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and controlled breath out. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in the emptiness. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, steady breath in. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty, slow, controlled breath out. Holding at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Steady breath in. Feel yourself fill up nice and slow. Holding in the fullness at the top. And steady control, releasing the breath out. Holding at the bottom. Inhale, fill up. Hold. Slowly release. Hold in the empty at the bottom. And take 2 more complete rounds on your own. You can stay with that 4 count breath. If you would like to extend it to 6, you can play with extending, just making each breath and each hold even. Last round. And once you complete your round, just return to a natural breath. And notice how you feel. And start to direct your awareness to the space between your nose and your mouth. And placing a gentle but steady focus here on the breath. You might notice the temperature of the breath, cooler air moving in, and the warm breath moving out. And so you want to point all of your attention to the space between your nose and your mouth, but without any strain. And becoming the observer, simply watching and noticing each and every single breath in each and every single breath out. We'll be here for about 10 minutes and I'll continue to direct you back to your breath every now and then, but giving you some quiet space to focus. And just notice if any thoughts come up or you find yourself away from this space at your nose, you just simply return here. Each opportunity to return is an opportunity to strengthen your focus, to stay a little longer. If you notice the mind is really busy, you might add a mantra to the breath just to help you stay with the breath. So you might even just say, I am breathing in, I am breathing out internally, or inhale, exhale, just for as long as you need to maintain that steady focus, trying not to miss a single breath. And just knowing how precious every breath is, this gift of life, and this reverent awareness of the breath, giving you your existence, lovingly noticing each one. Keeping the body calm, relaxed, yet alert. So no slumping, keeping the spine tall, open energy channel, nice grounded seat, steady focus. And if you're having a hard time noticing the sensation of your breath, you can always scratch your upper lip or take your focus to your belly. You're doing great. Steady focus, just a little longer. Keep returning to the breath. And slowly begin to bring your awareness into breathing into your whole body. Maybe taking some deeper breaths, just feeling the whole body lift as if you could breathe through every pore in your body, through your fingernails, your hair. Just feel that whole energy exchange. And just a moment to use your imagination to see your auric field around you, this bubble of energy around you. And a few breaths here just to amplify it, strengthen it, brighten it. Add some energy and protection to your physical vessel, your energetic body. And as you take these deeper breaths, just starting to feel your mind come back. You can place both hands on your heart space. And a couple breaths into the heart, allowing your heart to be your guide as you move back into your day and into your week. This heart space is such an important place to connect every day. This is your own temple, your own shrine or altar to the universe. So make sure you visit this space each day, whether it's just a moment to place your hands on your heart, or if you can take some other time to do some meditations to center into your heart space, or just a few breaths even into and out of your heart, just bringing that mind, heart, coherence energy into alignment. And thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for sharing meditation practice with me and your energy and presence, and for being a willing participant to add your calm to the quantum field, to the collective energy to help soothe any tensions everywhere, whether it's in your own home or your jobs or your city or our country or across the entire planet and to Mother Earth herself. May all be happy, peaceful, safe, wild, and free. And two palms together to the third eye, and bowing into our own inner clarity, our own inner knowing, into this trusting of our intuition to know exactly where we need to be whenever we need to be there, to know and trust any messages that come to us, that we are always guided. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thanks, Liv.
Thanks, you guys. And then just so you know, I pulled you, everybody, a card for our group today. And we got the Archangel Gabriel, and it was about paying attention to messages and signs and synchronicities. And I do feel like that's really important. That's part of the slowing down and the calming down, is so that we can be more open to our senses and what we need to tune into. Again, whether it's a feeling of not to be somewhere, or if it's a feeling to move towards something or away from something, whatever it is, and kind of really learning to trust in that messaging that's all around us, and that messaging in our own bodies. So when we are in a calm, mindful state, we are more apt to hear those or pay attention to seeing those through signs and synchronicities. So thought that was a nice message for today. Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day and good week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Liv.